Okay, we've come to a close now to this guide to Premiere Pro, the Creative Cloud version. We started off with our introduction, and I thought it worth looking at updating and connecting to the Creative Cloud so that we can see how easy it is to do this. And then really in our second section, the Getting Started section, we looked at common workflow methods, we looked at organizing projects, and the different types of footage and frame rates that we will come across. We also discussed what nonlinear editing actually is, along with other video editing principles. The important function of workspace customization was also looked at as well, prior to moving forward, where we looked at different ways whereby we can get our footage or photographs or music files or narration files or whatever actually into Premiere Pro. Once we'd done that, we looked at further editing, in particular the different types of trimming methods, ripple editing, rolling edits, the trim mode in itself, markers and cutaways, time remapping, and replacing audio. To help make our projects look even better, we next looked at transitions and effects, before moving on to extending our video effects knowledge by looking at stacking effects and animating effects with keyframes, in fact editing keyframes. We also looked at using the warp stabilizing tool, and how to sharpen footage, and the antithesis, how to blur footage, before finally finishing off with an introduction to color correction. Once we got into our next section, we looked at extending our correction techniques, looking at brightness and contrast and tint effects, whilst also having an introduction to adjustment layers, which led us on quite nicely, I think, into working with multiple tracks. We also looked at improving our project by using the titler, before moving forward once more to using and adapting audio. Now, just prior to the last section, where we looked at exporting our projects, I thought it worth having a couple of tutorials where we looked at integrating a different Adobe program, Adobe's Prelude. So that's the course, this 8-hour course on Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. I've really enjoyed talking to you about it, so I hope to see you again soon.